Alright, so today I gave Cursor AI one goal. Build me an AI tool that can make passive income through subscription revenue with minimal effort on my part. That means AI handles the heavy lifting and I just steer the ship. It came up with an actual business idea, not just fluff. It came up with the idea for a real tool for businesses that filters messages from email, social media, and more. And it shows them what actually needs attention so they don't lose money. For example, a client that brings them in $2,400 a month compared to a client that only brings them in $20 a month, it would prioritize that higher paying client and look for any negative sentiment to call out and return to their user. To build this, we're going to combine a few free tools. We're going to use ChatGPT via OpenAI's API key. We're going to use make.com for the automation. We're going to use Auth0 and Google Console for the login. We're going to use Supabase for our database to store any information necessary. And we're going to use PayPal for the subscription payments. The only thing I paid for was a $5 credit for OpenAI's API key, which should last us a good while. I think it's about 1,000 uses for every 3 cents paid. I started by asking ChatGPT for a brand name and it came up with a few, but I really liked Whispr AI. It was clean, sleek, and on brand. I had ChatGPT generate a logo for us as well, and then Cursor designed a full site layout for us, which included the logo and front end. Today I focused on the login system. I plugged in the environment variables it told me to find from Auth0 and Google Console. I also plugged in our OpenAI API key. Cursor did give us a clean UI, but we hit a roadblock. The Auth0 login flow wasn't working properly. It either fails to redirect from Google and comes up with a 404 error, or it redirects to Auth0's custom login page, which is not what we wanted. We were losing time troubleshooting. So in the next video, we're going to switch gears. I'm going to ditch Auth0 and try Netlify Identity, which I've had more success with in the past. It should be much simpler and easy to set up our own custom login page with. After that, we'll ask Cursor how to set up our database in Supabase, how to handle make.com automations with the webhook, and of course, we'll have to iron out any other bugs. Once we get the system working, we're going to go ahead and connect PayPal for the subscription plans. And the idea is to approach businesses and offer them free trials of our system. Walk them through that one-time setup where they connect any messages or social media they want to connect. And then we'll help them automate and monitor all the critical responses, which should save them time and money, and it should make us revenue. If you've built something like this or have any experience with login setups, please leave some insight in the comments. I'd love to hear your input. And if you want to follow along this journey to AI income, then subscribe. We've got a long way to go, but Cursor's doing some heavy lifting for us. I'll see you guys in the next video where we'll finally get that login flow set up, hopefully, and we'll start to get into more of that back end stuff.